I think it's good to, not everyone really has an idea about what they want to do in medicine. So it's good to get a lot of varied experience in a lot of different places. For me, I worked in a nursing home on a volunteering kind of basis, so it wasn't paid. I worked at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in the hospital radio, which really suited me as a musician because I wanted to kind of try and combine my music with medicine and seeing how the two fit together, and that was really interesting, and it allowed me to visit the patients on the wards and get song requests and that kind of thing. But in general, I think just get a varied experience so that you can really see lots of different parts of healthcare, not just in a hospital but also in the community as well.
My advice would be use the connections that you have. I didn't have anyone in my family who was already a doctor, which made it difficult to get work experience. But I went into local pharmacies, into care homes. I asked staff at the school if they had any relatives that were in medicine, and eventually I found a way in. Don't be afraid to ask people if they can help you. I think you need to be a bit creative with your resources. It doesn't have to be in medicine, it could be in a different healthcare profession, like a care home, physio, that sort of thing. But just be persistent. I think it took me 20 letters before one person replied and said I could come. So don't be put off, and ask around.
Well, I had a bit of a challenge when I was looking for work experience because my parents aren't doctors, nobody in my family are doctors, and nobody I knew were doctors. So it was largely as a result of just emailing anybody with an email address that I could find, that I did in the end manage to get 3 work experience placements. One in surgery, one with a cardiology consultant, and one at a GP. I feel very lucky that I got those in the end, but again, the best advice I have for anyone is just to get in contact with as many people as possible.
So I'm from near Derby, and they have a programme within Derby Hospital for people who are looking at applying for medicine. So it's always worth looking at your local hospital to see if they have any programmes where you can shadow a doctor for 3 days. And it's not, you don't have to get work experience in a hospital specifically. Like, it's good to get experience with children, so if you wanted an after school club or in a hospice or an old people's home, just so you get experience with different people.
So the advice about work experience, so a long-term role, so get something that you can do once a week for a certain period of time, and the benefit of that would be you can then put that you've done it for however long, carry it right up to your interviews, and at that point you can carry it on or stop depending on what you fancy, but then you can say you've done it from this point up until now and carry it on. And secondly, just something in a caring role. It doesn't matter exactly what it is, but working with kids, working with the elderly, or anything that's available to you really.